Our Back to Sleep supplement is scientifically designed to help you relax and quickly fall back to sleep naturally. Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
4 days after suspending anchor Chris Cuomo indefinitely, CNN had enough, firing the younger brother of former Governor Andrew Cuomo for failing to tell the whole truth about his involvement in the politician's defense. The network saying, "We retained a respected law firm to conduct the review and have terminated him effective immediately." While in the process of that review, additional information has come to light. CNN adds it will investigate as appropriate. Andrew Cuomo's political career imploded earlier this year after a series of women accused him of sexual harassment, accusations Andrew Cuomo denies, forcing him to resign as New York's governor. Transcripts and text messages made public this week by the state attorney general's office show almost from the beginning Chris Cuomo worked behind the scenes to help protect his brother. The CNN anchor joining the then governor's inner circle to draft public statements, prep the older Cuomo for a press conference, and pass along what he thought was potentially damaging intel about two of the governor's accusers. Chris Cuomo also told investigators he tried to get information when asked to do so by his brother's top aide, saying, "When asked, I would reach out to sources, other journalists, to see if they had heard of anybody else coming out." Tonight, Chris Cuomo tweeting, "This is not how I want my time at CNN to end, but I have already told you why and how I helped my brother. Family ties that cross journalistic lines and cost Cuomo his job." Ann Thompson, NBC News, New York.
All right, guys, a lot to talk about on the Chris Cuomo firing story, right? He's terminated from CNN. A lot more on the show, guys, so let's go!
Rated mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Broadcasting from the Big Peach of Atlanta, Georgia. A show unfiltered, unscripted, raw. The Patriot Angle Podcast.
Hey guys, welcome, happy Sunday. Hope everybody's enjoying the weekend. It's been a while since I've been on the airwaves here on the podcast. I've been traveling with my other line of work, training, and vacationing during the Thanksgiving break. I believe the last show I did was during Thanksgiving when I was in Florida. So it's been a hot minute, guys. Been all over the place, actually. Like I said, training for work and visiting my family in Florida. So I hope everybody's enjoying the weekend. Guys, we got just a quick show here. I wanted to come on here. No, I haven't been canceled. I haven't been shadow banned. I'm still here, guys. I'm still here. And I'm alive and well, right? But, guys, I want to get into the Cuomo case. Yes, for those who don't know, Chris Cuomo, right? The popular, well, a lot of people think he's popular, but I don't think he's popular. The radical, sometimes crazy leftivist of an anchor from CNN has been fired, guys. Yes. Chris Cuomo has been fired from CNN. A lot of people are like, whoa, what's going on? You know, like, why is he fired? Like, what happened? Well, if you don't know what happened with Chris Cuomo and why he got fired from CNN, I'm going to tell you right now. Does everybody remember when Andrew Cuomo was going through his scandals when he was then governor of New York, right? Andrew Cuomo, right? His scandals, his inappropriate behavior, his just all-out erratic behavior, right? I mean, I think you pretty much know where I'm going. I don't have to spill the words and paint it into a 4,000-piece puzzle, right? So, Chris Cuomo, right, the brother of Andrew Cuomo, has been fired from CNN. And what does this mean for Chris Cuomo? Where is he going to go from there? Well, a lot of people are starting to question their heads. You know, was this a good move by CNN by firing Chris Cuomo? Will it change the platform of CNN? Do I think it's going to change the platform of CNN? I don't think so. I think CNN is going to be the same biased, radical left news platform on TV today, set aside from others. But CNN, guys, it tops it all. CNN, like I said, is the most radical left news platform on TV today. So, with that being said, yes, CNN firing Cuomo. Additional info uncovered, guys. And now we're hearing a sex misconduct claim? Like what? Oh boy, we gotta read this, guys. Like this is pretty bad here. Pretty bad. Now I want to get into the article here of the reason behind this firing, right? This termination to Chris Cuomo, right? That the CNN, after reviewing documents that showed Cuomo used his media sources to dig up information on his brother, former Governor Andrew Cuomo's sexual harassment accusers, right? So Chris Cuomo was like, I got you, bro. I got you, big brother, right? I'm going to use my anchor privileges, my media sources to dig up information to squash this, right? Put it underneath the rug, right? Because, you know, who's to say that Chris Cuomo wants his brother, including himself, to have a bad rap sheet, right? Right? The Cuomos, I mean, you know, go far back with corruption. It's unbelievable, folks. That now, okay, earlier this week, it all started first by CNN suspending Chris Cuomo earlier this week. Okay, pending the further evaluation of new information that came to light about his involvement with his brother's defense. Okay, and then after seeing that, while in the process of that review, additional information, guys, literally came to light, right? So CNN was like, well, you know, we're not going to have any of this, you know. We're not going to have an anchor literally use his sources as a news anchor, okay, to try to squash the Andrew Cuomo story, right? Conflict of interest, maybe? I don't know, guys. There's a lot to say on this. But they were like, you know what? The hell with this. We're just going to terminate him. You know? We're going to place him under termination. We're going to release him from the company. And we will investigate as appropriate. So, meaning, what does that mean, guys? That means that they're going to still keep him terminated from the company, but they're still going to investigate the story, right? The case on allegedly of what Chris Cuomo had done, right? So here is from CNN's communications, right? They tweeted this just yesterday, right? The statement on Chris Cuomo's termination from CNN. And this is the statement, guys. This was the tweet. That Chris Cuomo was suspended earlier this week pending further evaluation of new information that came to light about his involvement with his brother's defense. we retained a respected law firm to conduct the review and have terminated him effectively immediately. While in process of that review, additional information has come to light. Despite the termination, we will investigate as appropriate. So, with that being said, Chris Cuomo is no more with CNN. He doesn't have any ties. He's not employed by the company. No more as of yesterday of 5:09 p.m. CNN declined to share the details of the additional information that has come to light. So basically, they're kind of leaving it in the dark. Any other details. I guess they don't want the public to understand more on the case as it's still being investigated. But just this past Monday, guys, earlier this week, New York Attorney General Lolita James released text messages between Chris Cuomo and Melissa DeRosa, right? Andrew Cuomo's top aide. These texts showed Cuomo used his media sources to help with his brother's defense. What? Essentially acting as an aide to Andrew Cuomo himself. His fucking brother was like in the rap of it the whole time. He was like, hey brother, I got you on this. CNN will never know. Well, I guess CNN knows more than Chris Cuomo thinks that they know, right? But literally, more in the article, guys. It says, please let me help with the prep. Cuomo text DeRosa. In one message, Cuomo sent DeRosa a fully prepared statement for his brother to use in response to the sexual harassment accusations. What? Oh my God, this is getting dark, guys. After the release of these documents, CNN said that they would do a thorough review in consideration of the files. CNN's review continued on Tuesday when Cuomo was suspended indefinitely by the network. These documents point a greater level of involvement in his brother's efforts that we previously knew. As a result, we have suspended Chris indefinitely, pending further evaluation. That was earlier in the week. But just yesterday, they were like, I guess they had it, and they just fired him, right? They terminated him. Like, how far does this go back, guys? This is what CNN has to dig up. Like, how far does this involvement by the Cuomo brother, Chris, on his older brother, Andrew, how far back does this go? And then Chris literally, following his termination, very disappointed, in a statement posted to Twitter just last night, guys, saying that this is not how I want my time at CNN to end. But I have already told you why and how I helped my brother. So let me now say, as disappointing as this is, I could not be more proud of the team at Cuomo Primetime and the work we did as CNN's #1 show and most competitive time slot. I owe them all and will miss... Shut up. You're disappointed? What, you didn't think you were going to get caught? You helped your brother in a criminal case, you jackass. Oh, my God. But, folks, this is the insanity that we live in. The sickness and derangement. I mean, this... Oh, boy. Do we have a sound clip? Yeah, I'm going to plug this sound clip in, guys. You got to listen to this. This is literally crap.
Cuomo was suspended earlier in the week, pending evaluation of that new information that came to light back on Monday about his involvement with his brother's defense. CNN, as you mentioned, retained a law firm to review the information, review the documents that showed just how cozy he was with the governor's aides, and then decided to terminate him effective immediately. Now, here's a key line at the end of the CNN statement saying, while in the process of that review, additional information has come to light. Despite the termination, we will investigate as appropriate. Overnight, the New York Times reported that...
How cozy! how cozy he was with his brother's information. He got real cozy. He got real comfortable, guys. Yeah, I'm the big top-notch dude here at CNN, and I'm going to use all my power to help my brother because I believe my brother is innocent. Oh, he's innocent? Yeah, he was accused of sexual harassment for I don't know how many years. That's probably one of the reasons why he resigned as governor of New York, right? He was like, you know what, if I'm going to go down, I might as well just quit. I mean, that's pretty much why he quit, guys. That's why Andrew Cuomo quit. He knew the accusations were going to come strong in his case. So it was either quit or be prosecuted right away. Should Andrew Cuomo be prosecuted? If the case shows that he was guilty in these charges, absolutely. Absolutely. But will he get a slap on the wrist? Most likely. Most likely, because this is how the judicial system works. When you're in politics, you get away with everything. Everything you get away with in politics. When you're a simple-minded person like myself or, a regular citizen of the United States, they slap the charges right on you. 5, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Yeah, that's the sick society we live in, guys. It's just, it's sick. Real sick. But, that's what you get, folks, when you live in a society like this. A sick, deranged society. So, where do we go from here until they find a suitable replacement? So it's still in the air, right? Because this is nothing that they have to, quickly hire for somebody. They have to look at this spot very, very carefully because this is a top spot here, guys. I mean, this is like, getting like, the number one spot for the Tonight Show. You just don't pick anybody. So, the host, Michael, said that he broke away from the Republican Party and now is a registered independent. Oh, that fits CNN's angle right there. So he's right on board. Right? He's right on board. What do we know about this guy? Right? He's hosted several TV and radio programs as well as authored 7 novels, right? And, I guess he's going to be the temporary spot holder for Cuomo's primetime hour on CNN. So, anyways, he goes into saying that it's an honor and a privilege to have Chris Cuomo's spot. I'm sorry, and I show my highest sympathy for his termination from the company. Oh, he's sorry? Well, I guess he's sorry. This is damn near comical, guys. Literally comical. But what can you do, right? What can you do? What can you do with the Klondike bar? Oh boy, I tell you, guys. If it's not one thing, it's another. So, CNN literally doesn't have a permanent successor for Cuomo. They're just using this Michael guy from Sirius XM, right? Just as a temporary time slot until they can find that right person. But we do have a sound clip. Check this out, guys. This is a sound clip of literally just more on this story, guys. You're going to want to listen to this. Check this out. Sound clip number 4, please. Sympathy of Chris Cuomo as he tried to save Big Brother. He now faces embarrassments of his own.
I understand why that was a problem for CNN. It will not happen again. It was a mistake.
And now he's facing... Always catches up to you. Right? Right.
Patriot Unfiltered Raw.
Hey guys, if you're trying to look for any of my past episodes, you can do it, guys. There's a lot of different ways to track down my past and current episodes. First, I'll give you my website, patriotanglepodcast.com. That's, again, guys, patriotanglepodcast.com. You could find a series of different type of content on that website, such as past and current episodes, content that I feed in from the shows on the website, exclusive videos that you don't hear on my episodes, sound clips from my past and current episodes, and much, much more. Just head over to patriotanglepodcast.com and check out our blog section. Also, too, join the group page on that website. It's free, guys. You want to be a member of the Patriot Unfiltered Nation, join the website. Also, join my group page, Unfiltered Patriot Nation, on Facebook, guys. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, The Patriot Angle Podcast, Instagram, Patriot_Angle_Unfiltered, guys. You can also hear me on Spotify, Google, and Apple, guys, on all of our audio podcasts. If you're looking for video podcasts, you can find them exclusively on my social media pages as we upload them, or the website, patriotanglepodcast.com, guys. Also, too, guys, if you want to try out some of the merchandise, guys, this merchandise is very patriotic, okay, and very conservative. So if you want to show your conservative voice in this divided, radical, crazy society we live in America today, head over to patriotunfiltered.com. It's patriotunfiltered.com, guys. Okay? And now, because I don't know how long the damn discount's going to last, you can get yourself 25% off. That's right, guys. 25% off with the promo code on the website. Or you can have free shipping using the promo code UNMASK. That's right, guys. With the promo code UNMASK, you can get free shipping. Or get yourself 25% off your total order using promo code UNFILTERED. Don't know how long the promo codes are going to last, so you want to check on that real soon before it expires. Thank you for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.
Patriot Unfiltered Raw. You just heard an episode of the Patriot Angle Podcast, an Anchor platform.